well then.
Let's do this.
Okay guys, here we are ready for round 2.
Everyone here?
Yeah,
but
I'm ready.
Of course the teams have swapped over now.
Who's capping the first leg?
Yeah, Nordic's gonna do it. Mandarin's at least.
Okay, looking down on village, Mumblerin's Nordic pushing up on point. We can see the Russians coming in the distance. Region engages from the 50.
One BDR down.
Nice
did
work,
the vehicles
lads,
do?
nice work.
Okay, so we got a loss of a BTR there. Unfortunately, I didn't quite catch that on cam. It may have been a BTR that pushed to the east of Papanov. I'm just gonna jump out in this back corner and get a view, and we'll have a quick look at the team sheet as we watch the initial battle unfold.
We don't have any FOB set up, guys. Who's doing that?
Set now.
So of course the blue dots again in this round are the US team, consisting of Mumblorines and Old Membering Death. The red dots are the Russians, played by Rusty in Places, for round 2 on this Fool's Road layer 3 encounter between the three clans. There's the players on the server.
Yeah, we're taking fire from north off of the fob. Supply
But that's
lodge is up.
enough of the map.
Anyone needs supplies, just holler at me.
Well, they were fucking waiting on us. We'll respawn. Do another push on the far west side.
Squad 4 and 3, do you have control over North Village?
How are you doing on the north?
Yeah, they're north of the fob of squad 2.
Squad 4 is holding current position.
You got any some Papanov, I assume?
Yep.
Yes, we take sniper damage from north.
Okay, I think
Guys,
the
we only have
aspect
one
ratio
fob
was a
at the
little bit
moment. We have no
funky there.
backups.
I might have sorted out. Sorry about that.
Yeah, whoever got wiped on Hilltop, set up a backup phone.
That's like a bit conflicting. We guys can wipe. We will place one on the west side. Well, west and north side. We can't place one on these now.
Enemy VTR marked.
I'm just going to keep the cam up high a second. I just need to check on a few OBS issues. Hopefully nothing too major.
Oh, you didn't lose the second crows, did you? Nice.
No, second crow didn't go down. We took down the beat.
Okay, so 3, they're busy pushing up, down from Papanov towards us.
Copy.
Okay, sorry about the few problems we've had during half time and at the
They're
end of
spawning
round
on
1 with a
Julian 2,
server crash.
keep at 6, marking with fob location and red rising smoke.
Copy.
It's probably a rally though.
Yeah, we can see the red smoke just below. That's what Nordic was blowing over comms. We can see that the US, the Blue Dots, are pretty much in control of the southeastern side of Papanov.
Nordic, is that location accurate that you posted?
They're spawning there. I'm not sure it's a fob. I'm highly doubt it's a fob. Probably just a rally.
Yes, it was a rally point and it's down.
There's another Crowley main. We won't need it.
Squad 2, could you send a medic to get Sepsius up?
Anderson, please reply.
Sorry?
They need a medic, the Sepsius.
So we can see the Russians rusty in places have stacked up big in Fob Papanov, which is
copy.
the building in the center of the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to move to him, but we have a lot of enemies just north of Squad 2.
We'll keep the camera angle up in the sky at the moment just so we can see the squad
They're
movement.
starting to push out to the eastern side of Papanov.
US have begun.
They're most likely going to attack the FOB soon.
US have begun to envelop Fob Papanov, which is of course a crucial cap on this flag.
The BTR still on the west side, yeah?
None at the moment. I think he fucked up.
I see you fob there, squad 1, I'm moving to the resupply.
We're still holding up on North Village?
Yeah, I see. Well, one guy coming from behind, I caught him.
Copy that. Hang tight, we're moving up behind them now. I think they have a
And we can see an interesting rear flank here from the Russians. They are trying to get behind on Village. Village, of course, in play. The defense flag for the US. The US are pushing Papanov. That is their next objective.
Yeah, no, you can grab it. Wait, are you the Lord Chief talking? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm in the logic, I'm just intelling.
Sorry about that true view there, just on the Twitch chat. I'll try and stick with the battle for the rest of the round now. Of course, I am Chronic, Virgin streamer, pretty much, stepping in for St. Sassius on this Tactical Tuesday battle. Things starting to hop at North Village now. Hopefully the Russian team, Russian places up on the hill there. Hopefully.
Yeah, we see.
He's to the west side. Over that marker-ish.
He's gone. That was close.
So it looks like the US team.
Oh, you're supplying the northern fob?
That is correct, I will build 2 repair stations also.
Yeah, quick look at the map there tells us the US team have managed to set up a fob and are using it as a defensive position, able to cut part of North Village.
Yeah, because we're owning the eastern side now. I'm aware. Holding off, don't worry about north.
You tell your squad.
Wants to take care of you.
You tell us squad Shaden that they are and ready to be
Yeah,
dug up.
So we can see the US there utilising that firing position.
All good, unless I say something else.
Yes, a bit paranoid.
You can see the tracers raining down here. Risky places, the defending Russians on FOB Papanov electing to stay in the buildings. The Russians, of course, now trying to flank the US to get on North Village.
Are you certain the enemy FOB is on Papanov?
We are looking at Russians in red here, US in blue. Surely the Russians have got a spawn on this hill.
Try to get a GL up so you can just penetrate the walls and pop up.
So we can see here from the high angle that the Russians have got two main forces, one in FOB Papanov.
I don't need you here.
We are slowly losing North Village.
And we
Okay,
can
copy.
see them
Hold
now,
shot.
it's just come over the US comms. Russia have
Right,
managed
OMBD, you
to
have enemies on the North Village.
Don't worry about it. We'll
set
take
in
care
on
of
the
it.
southern side of North
take
Village cap.
Yeah, OMBD, keep hitting Papanov.
Copy.
Yeah, we're pushing Papanov.
CQB. Mombo Rins Diego.
Squad 1, can you give us around your...
Of course, this was a US held cap.
Repeat, please.
The Russians managed to push into the south side, but US reacting now, trying to clear them out.
Repeat, please.
You're not squad 1, Chris.
Can I get a sit
Oh, you're right.
squad
Sorry.
1
You're right.
around the G2? G2.
North Village getting capped again.
So the Russian
Guys,
forces
hold
push
this fucking
back.
thing. I'm gonna find that fob and clean and fuck them.
It's still
You can send a
active
fire team up to
on the
Papanov.
west hill. Of course, Papanov is the key flag. Russia in control. US need to take this flag to move forward. Of course, in round 1 we saw Rips storm through as US and push the Russians back to the last flag. A 250 ticket win.
Yeah, come.
The US team of Mumblereens and OMDB will need to win this round by at least 250 tickets. And as Nordic states there on squad comms, Papanov will be the key.
Eyes on enemy fob.
Nordic, you have a squad coming in very close. India 3, keep at 1 to your northwest.
Okay, I believe that's the squad we're over at the moment. No.
It's at least 4 guys.
So I think for the first time now, the US team have managed to push up onto the outskirts of the Papanov compound. This is a very, very hard flag to take. It's often pivotal on this rules-free layer.
You need to take him out, Resilient.
The Russians grouped on the Portaloos. Scary times with an ammo crate. Okay, that's an interesting fob placement using the double Hescos there. Normally you would see a fob placement perhaps inside a building. It looks like the assault on Papanov is on now. The Marines and Old Membering Death starting to push him. Here we go. Old Membering Death managed to get through under the fence. Of course, there are multiple ways to enter Papanov. The defenders need to be on it. Zygon versus Rygan and Winsky. Rounds flying, smoke in the compound.
Digging fob now, sir.
Perhaps a pivotal moment. Russia need to defend. US need to get in and push Russia out.
Lot of groups inside of the village.
Are you losing it?
I think that's the Crows up on the
We still
hilltop,
have it,
or
they're
possibly a
pushing up now.
50 cal.
We're coming now. We took down the fob. We're coming now.
Good fucking work.
Yes, that is the Crows Humvee.
Enemy fob in the
The
southwest
new addition
corner
to
of
Squad
Papanov.
V8.
Repeat, enemy fob. Papanov.
Ooh, Demon Hun. What's the bet he's got? An RPG. Looking to hunt the Crows. That would hurt the attacking US team if the Crows was lost. We'll try and keep an eye on that and focus on the main battle. Crows raining in rounds. Rusty in places look to be overrun now. You can see the arrows pointing down, which does indicate they are dead on that fob position in the southwest corner. Let's take a
We are
look.
camping the fob, guys. Send people up if you can.
And there we go, it comes over comms.
Southwest corner.
Copy. I'm clearing out northern village and I'm pushing straight to hilltop.
So Russians
see
pushed
smoking
out of Papanov. 413 tickets
Nordic,
for
so
the
Hilltop was
US.
Hilltop.
I know the Russians have lost one BTR at this stage.
No, you hold fire. You secure Papanov.
We have 2 squads on Papanov, squad 2 and squad 1. Your 2 squads on north village. 2
Oh,
squads
we've seen him
push up
spawn in.
north,
He's digging, he's
with
digging.
hilltop.
Diego goes down. Yep, it's always ideal to have 2
We're not
men
capping Papanov yet though.
to cover a fob,
We're gonna go
1
to
dig and
Papanov
1
first.
shoot.
Yeah,
there
just
now.
take Papanov.
That could be a key moment for the Russians. The US were on top of the fob, but the Russians, through a little bit of
Enemies
luck,
at fob,
managed
enemies
to
at fob, east view squad 4.
keep the fob active. US with the work to do now. can see Russian reinforcements coming in from the west. And a big spawn there on the fob.
No, screw Hilltop. We need to get people to Papanov. Everyone you kill on the is spawning on Papanov. Every single one. It's a clown fit up here.
So we can see OMDB Kylan's
Could we
squad
put
here.
50 cal fire?
He is asking for the rest of his team to support him at Papanov.
We're gonna need to move the fob if we're gonna put 50 cal on it. Yeah, but I can take down the fob if squad 4 put up or squad 3 on the hill.
So they're discussing the fob in Kilo 3 there. They're wanting to be able to utilise the in-place 50 cal machine guns on the assault on Papanov. Currently the rounds aren't ringing from them. Local comms there from OMDB, of course, a Swedish community within squad.
See if you can push down and Bargy, if you can go and load up.
Jag bara bomberskittet.
Copy that. Logic going. We're losing the fob that squad 1 put up. G1 is down.
Crazy CQB here, I'm struggling to keep up with who's doing what to who, but there's a lot of action.
Taking contact in that corner southwest.
Okay, fob is down in about 10 seconds. Copy, I'm ready when you
Wow.
are.
See how close the players are here. Very loud.
Are you Kevin?
A vicious battle on Fob Papanov, Fools, AAS, 3, OMDB and Mumborines assaulting a Rusty in places position.
We lose
Let's
these
go, get the supply there, get the supply there now.
We took it down, we took it down.
Yeah, I'm coming ASAP.
They're all over the back compound. If you can get ammo to go, just stop.
There is a second Humvee. If you have a guy, let him spawn in and get the second crow up.
From this aerial view we can see that Rip with the fob. I'm not sure if the fob's been moved, I think I can still see it active
Okay,
in
guys,
that
just-
top right corner.
Let's take it easy. Then get that fob up, get the 50 cals, get a Humvee over
Okay.
there.
Squad 4,
Yeah,
so
Humvee on the way.
do you have any guy in the actual cap zone of North Village?
No.
Please keep an eye on it.
We just had deceptions there. It's clear.
Copy that.
So 356 tickets for the US team. That leaves them about 100 tickets
Can we build on
before they
the
will
south
concede the
fence
match.
from that far?
The US team winning
just
by
make a ladder, go
250 tickets in the first
Roll it.
round.
Okay, Logi truck is just taking fire.
Oh shit.
Cave. Yeah, Logi's down.
So we can see there 290 tickets for the Russians. Quick look at the map will show us the fob placements and any vehicle assets. Interestingly, they have 2 BTRs in the UNCAP. I don't know whether that's a decision, an elected decision to not use them to save the tickets. So it looks like the US team may have worked out the fob is in that corner. All they need to do is keep throwing nades in. They have managed to get on the fob once, but it looks like the Russians have cleared them out. I believe we may have witnessed a key moment before when the US team nearly took the fob, but the Russians managed to spawn in and save it, which has allowed them to regain control of Papanov. It will have cost the US team a lot of tickets. They will have to stage up again and try to mount this assault once more. So we can see there the US team has moved the fob. Currently, previously it was on Squad 2's position in Kilo 2. They've now moved it west to the Juliet 5 location. Of course, that provides excellent opportunity to get some heavy caliber assets firing into the south side of Papanov, and it looks, or it sounds like we might be starting to see some of that. No, it's the Crow's Humvee. So you can see the US team are pretty much in control of the south side of Papanov and North Village. I'm not sure, I haven't heard on comms. They are unaware perhaps of this Russian squad, maybe a flanking squad. But it looks like the US supply truck is going to roll right into an ambush here. Or the Russians might elect to let it pass through and keep the presence undetected. No, the driver goes down. Is that Biscu? Biscu with a kill on resilience there. Of course, that transport truck or logistic truck is worth tickets. The tickets that the US team can't afford to be losing. They've got approximately 40 tickets to win this game. Russians, they're in control of the eastern flank of the map. We call that the K line. We can see going right down into the distance. So they're trying to push the US forces back onto the west side of the map. Fool's Road is of course one of the largest squad maps. But we're only seeing action in the northeast corner here. The battle for Fob Papanov has been the story of round 2 in this multi-clan skirmish. Rusty in places versus Old Membering Death and the Mumblereens. Rusty taking round 1 by approximately 250 tickets. There was a crash at the end of round 1. So we're not quite sure of the tickets. We think it was about 250 to Rusty in places. Not had much in the way of inter-squad comms for a while from the US team. I think they may be feeling the pressure a little bit. They've been pushed back off the eastern flank, although they have got a unit northeast. Old membering def laying low, looking to remain undetected. I don't think they can place a fob here. Negative, they can't place a fob here due to the location of the fob in India 2. But they did manage to get into the northeast corner before. Nearly took down the Russian fob. I think we'll leave those guys make the way down towards Papanov, but we've got ordnance raining in from the hills. Another old membering dev squad. So the US team now in two advantageous firing positions up high to the south and to the west, able to rain rounds and ordnance effectively into Papanov. We can see the Russian bodies on the floor. Genius fob placement by Rusty in between the two Hescos has proved very difficult to get rid of that fob. So the intensity of the battle has calmed down a little bit now. Can see the red dots in the distance. It could be dangerous for the US if the Russians manage to get round the back of their position. Of course, Russians on the east side as well. OMDB have broken cover in the northeast corner. They may have been spotted by, is it Faker? Faker's looking the other way. Okay, that's why we're not getting any squad comms. I hadn't made a squad, but we should pick them up now. It'd be interesting to see what level of coordination this OMDB squad is going to bring in. Is it a coordinated team attack?
Yeah,
Are they waiting for the right moment? It seems so. The second old member in Death Squad are pushing in.
Time to get in. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah,
we're rolling.
Fuck these fucking cunts. Let's fucking kill them.
Eloquent English there from Nordic, but the picture is pretty clear. The US need to push in, and now's going to be the time. Let's jump down with old membering Death first on the fence. Straight in through the wide. Second old membering squad in. Russians will feel the pressure now. Of course, they have spent troops on the eastern flank.
Just started.
It's the fob that needs to go down though. Oof.
We need two guys, squad 3 to run down. The cap is fine, but they're coming in early, I think. Or just one guy needs to help us out.
No, negative. Not down.
Enemies down the hill west of the...
Woohoo! Unlucky there for Pazoo.
Okay, we need some
taking our fob. We need to push back to it.
Squad 2 staying.
But per Q, per O comes in there and he
Fob
gets
is
the
going
drop on
down.
mark. Nordic reporting a loss of the fob. That will be the fob in India 2. No, he's referring to the Russian fob. So finally the US team have managed to clear that fawn. It has been a big fawn in the side. Unable to do it on the first attempt but successful on the second. We should see US in control of Papanov for the first time now.
BTR coming in with the North Village.
Copy.
Where would the BTR coming in from?
South,
do not
road.
give up, do not give
North
up.
Boya Village Road. He's right south of the fob.
They're capping on village.
And there's confirmation for you on the top left of your screen there. US in control of Papanov now. Okay, we saw Diego there, we got eyes on the BTR. He will have reported that to his squad leader.
We're going for Hilltop right away. See if we can toss a rocket on that beat.
He's secured the Northern Village though.
Southeast of the hill, coming up close. Their full squad is moving up southeast. J3, Cape Bad, 7.
We have about 60% left cap at Papanov.
A set of Russians rusty in places are mounting a counter assault. Of course, Fob Papanov has fallen to the US team now. US team will be looking to move quickly onto Ammo and Hilltop.
BTR is marked. J4, Cape Bad, 8. 6.
You can see the Russians have set a small defensive force up
Ah,
there.
you're good. You will cap Papanov up before. I'm
Copy.
capping it back even.
So Nordic confident he can repel the Russian counter-offensive. He's happy for
Get
the
to
rest of the
Hilltop
team to
instantly.
push out Hilltop.
Yeah, we're running.
Make an FOB so we can spawn in if we need to.
Okay, so you can sense now.
That BTR is running away from 2 Kilo 5.
Sense now from the US comms. They're looking to take the initiative. They secured Papanov.
You think you can get a large structure supplied?
Russians are expecting this move, reinforcing Hilltop. This is where the next battle will be fought.
Yeah, I can see.
And I'll take that logi truck and supply it.
Yeah, good copy.
We'll go up high as we wait for their next contact to envelop.
We're in contact. We shouldn't drop the fob here. We should not drop a fob just north. They know here now.
Maybe we should put fob in H4.
See that?
Good shooting there from Mel. But he goes down. Looks like Kai took a few hits there.
Yeah, we're gonna need help to
They don't.
pop Papanov now.
Do you need help in popping up?
Yeah, soon they're pushing in now.
Okay, so we have got a counter-offensive here from the Russians on Papanov. We've just heard it over squad comms. OMDB defending Papanov for the US are
Where are you
concerned.
going to come to contact from, Scott 2?
Where do you want
We're
logi
pushing
now?
in from northeast.
We don't need it. Just park the fucking lodge. You need to get your soldiers in the battle.
Nordic concerned, he wants to use the initiative, push forward onto the attack flag. Quite often attack is the best defense. If the US team can cap. Hilltop, which is the next flag, Papanov will be out of play. You can see this squad, probably led by Matt at the front, is taking a similar route to Old Membering Depth, trying to sneak into the northern side of Papanov compound.
We have enemies south coming from Hilltop 1, 2, 3. Full squad moving in the south.
They're interested. Push those up, get IFOB going. Perhaps use the logic that.
Okay, we can see twin 50 cal about emplacements here, set up specifically to cover Papanov cap.
Repeat, full squad is moving in from Hilltop 1, 2, 3.
I'll smack him, don't worry.
Perhaps the Russian forces have a fob here, and they do have at least 6 or 7 players by the looks of it. A small US detachment, Moonshine and Dark Tea.
They may very well.
Looks like they've got Deceptious in support there, managing to hold this Russian squad
Grenades from there.
off the rear lines as they try to defend Papanov. Smart move from the US. I think we saw Plebbles there taken out at perhaps a US asset. It looks like the Russian counter-offensive on Papanov may have faltered.
Safe for now.
The focus turns back to Hilltop.
And get to Hilltop.
I don't think it's... we'll get a fob going southeast of Hilltop. But I think we're gonna need one more squad to attack.
We're coming.
Perfect.
There we have it, 109 to 197 on the ticket. We'll have a quick scan at the Russian layout. Once again, 2 BTRs back at base. Looks like squad 6 maybe looking to utilise one in the closing stages of this battle. Of course, the US fob is correctly marked hostile in India too. Remember to make the cam squad this time.
Do you want to fob a bit further away or closer to Hilltop? So we can push properly.
Ooh, a couple of close misses there. This is Nordic squad. We heard him discuss using a transport truck to push quickly on Hilltop. That's what he's done. Let's see how his boys get on.
My guys are moving out.
Yeah, squad 4, you get the enemies east of the fob. They're running over the fob. The road towards the fob.
You're going in real hard squad too.
Rally point placed there at the base of the tree, allowing his squad to spawn. Engine still running on the truck.
Enemy logic, hill 1, 2, 3.
They're all fucking shooting at me, come on.
Yeah, we're...
Nordic goes down. It looks like most of his squad too. Is it EJM left? No, it's Ben.
Moving it left.
Of course, the US assault facing overwhelming Russian defense. I think the key for them here is to attack on two fronts, to engage on this northern side and bring a second unit in, which is perhaps what they're doing. We can see Old Men Bring Death Saigon leading a small fire team to the southern side of Hilltop. Fool's Road is laden with flags like this: Papanov, Hilltop, Ammo Depot, Fortress over yonder. Really hard flags to defend or attack. Hilltop favouring the defenders. Of course, the US team can still win this round, but overall ticket value between the two rounds, they have now lost the game. Rusty in Places taking round 1 by 250 tickets. The US now on 188. And of course Russia in the closing stages, sub 100 tickets now. You can see the small Russian forces here, perhaps using a tactic to maraud the back lines of the US team, to draw US team assets away from the attack on Hilltop. That perhaps is a tactic that Rusty will be utilising. And we can see how effective it is. They're able to tie up at least 10 to 12 US players here with that small fire team of 6 or 7 Russian players.
It's pretty quiet on the Far East, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit calmer, yeah.
Feels like they're fucking bunching up in Hilltop. Send me
Yeah, send another squad here then.
Yes, before you can go.
We are taking slight contact on the FOB, so we're gonna stay.
Copy.
Okay, so that's
I
just
can
what we
send a
talked
couple
about.
guys.
Because the US team are taking small contact from the one Russian squad. They feel it's necessary to keep assets back from the Hilltop push. Papanov pretty much quiet. I think Hilltop will be where the final tickets are taken. See Bolt and someone flying there. Emu West running down Zygon. Zygon goes down. As of yet, US unable
Yeah,
to.
both squads. I'm sending half of my squad to Hilltop now.
Of course, US 8 unable to break the Russian defense on Hilltop. We're coming up to 55 minutes of round 2 played. Of course, I am Chronic, the reluctant streamer this evening, standing in for Saint Sassius on a CCFN broadcast. Tactical Tuesdays each week. Tonight's game features Rusty in Places versus OMBD, Old Men Bring Death, and the Mumblereens. Rusty in Places taking round 1. The guns fall in silent. So you can see the US assaulting Hilltop here from the east. They do have some forces in the south, but it looks like they're about to get pushed back by some tailing Russian defenders. Hilltop needs to be attacked on 2 angles. All membering Def, Saigon and Mellenbro and Get managed to push up onto the wall.
Squad 2, hardcore.
Cool so far.
I think the end of this round could be coming up very shortly. Quick look at the scoreboard there. .255 to 199 kills in favour of the US. Mellenbro managed to breach the wall. Quick look back east. It looks like the US have managed to pull some more troops up to the front line on Hilltop. It could pay off. Where's Nordic? He's down here. He said he's found the fob. Humvee moving in. Is that the Crows? Yeah. Willem's been spotted and he goes down. Okay, so US gaining entry into Hilltop. There it is over the comms. And we can see the blue dots there telling the story. Hilltop now in US hands. We can see the indicator flashing. Once this has been captured, it could be game over. Nordic had previously reported a hostile fob discovered. Well, there we go, guys. My name is Chronic, standing in for St. Sassius. This has been a CCFN broadcast. Community Clan Fight Night, Tactical Tuesdays. Every week, a semi-competitive battle between the clans of squad. Tonight has been Rusty in Places versus Old Men Bring Death and the Mumblereens. We will be back again on Sunday, every Sunday, for CCFN main event. You'll find all the links at the bottom of the channel to the CCFN Discord, as well as squad information and loads of good stuff. So it's been a tricky one, not without one or two technical difficulties, but it's also been a pleasure. Until next time, guys.